Day 82. Oh, is this working? Someone made it work? No. Okay, so that's my drawing. Look how beautiful this drawing is. This is actually my drawing panel, which I co-created. So it's not a panel. What's the called? It's called eating apple, but this has a name, but I forgot. Oh yeah, it's a pattern studio. I should put it somewhere here at the top. But basically, that's not what I want to do. I just want to write down tasks for one of the developers that will be working on this lovely thing. So, well, I have some Chinese shit in my Edge browsing history. There's no porn, unless this is some porn. I don't know. Newtown, Grand Theft Auto. Oh, lucky. So yeah, maybe I was watching it on, for some reason, on different browser. Yeah. So I think I have to do my job, because mostly I'm doing like a developer job, and I know I spent most of my career as a developer, so I should be doing developer stuff. So there's this studio thing which I actually co-designed. Basically, I was one of the people who made this happen, and I think it's pretty beautiful. It's such a brilliant feature. So you can draw patterns here, and you can draw lines. So, but I have a developer who could be actually doing more of it. You know, he should. I mean, his job it will be to finish it, and or just add more features. I don't know if it will ever be finished, but basically this is something where you can draw a real pattern. You know, so what you can do with it is, you know, you. Okay, I just wanna drag this. You can like make clothes out of it, you know, and then it will measure things in future and all the good stuff, you know. Okay, but it's not really perfect yet. It's far from perfect, and I worked with like Illustrator back in the day, so I know how I want it to be running. Hello, good evening, everyone. Yeah, I hope I'm writing correctly. Let's see if this live stream is actually live. It's good when live streams are live, you know? Live streams are bad when they're dead. Dead streams, yeah, dead streams. You don't want to have one of those. And what else? What else? Yes, and also we have a buddy who I think I will throw into this project from Nepal. He spoke to me. I spoke to him today earlier on my live stream. Well, you can watch it if you want, or just keep on watching this one. But what he wants to join the project. So I said like, yeah, okay, let me try. It's like a control room. Yes. Okay, let's view this one. This that way. So I told him, yeah, you can join me. Let's do stuff together. And he seems to be doing similar stuff. But the thing is, like, I have to start writing things for him, because otherwise, you know, how the hell does he supposed to know what to build? You know, it's like, I will, you know, I will have to give him something so he can work on it. So yeah, let's see. Yesterday I had like 41 subscribers. Well, a new record. Because mainly because of the evening's live stream when I got 20 people to sign up, and we reached 1,000. So I was actually pretty happy. I went to bed very happy. But now it's just back to work. You know, we have to make this thing, not the channel. Channel is, you know, it's a side thing. It's a side quest. But basically, I want this to be able. I want to be able to make pattern market, sewing pattern, yeah, free, whatever. You know, you need to be able to draw. Do you have like any real examples? Images, maybe? You know, you have to be able to draw this thing there. Yeah, so you have to be able to do this. Yeah. And it's not possible now, you know? I mean, so the thing is like we should be able to one. Let's say you have a square, you know? And you should be able to connect things one to the other, like snap things together. And for example, I should be able to draw different lines. Oh, this thing is like when it's big, that's a problem. No, this is horrible. There's something wrong with it. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. So yeah, that's gonna be another task. Yeah, thanks for your love. Well done. Yeah, well, it's not 100% well done. As you can see, there is something buggy with it, you know. So when you zoom in, I think when you're here, it sort of works okay. No, maybe okay. Some of it like works. It's, you know, kind of flimsy here. You know, it's like this jumps up here. You know, it's not easy to adjust. So basically, there are some bugs here that will have to be fixed. And I will give it, like, I have a Kuba in my project, a guy named Kuba who might be doing it, or the guy from Nepal who we met today earlier. So let's just start writing tasks for one of them. And I think that's Kuba actually who started making it. So maybe he will finish it, but I have to just start writing tasks for those, for this entire app. So, for example, some simple tasks. Add pattern studio title next. Maybe not actually. Whatever. Okay. Fix not fox, fix some errors with, what was it? Free edge move, you know, like a edge moving tool or something. Edge adjustment tool. Let's call it edge with edge adjustment tool. So I will have to actually present it to him because I think that might not be too easy to understand some of it. I'll just move it here. Yeah. Yes, I can't really go further than it was unless can I just go here? No. So that's not really working as I wanted to. Yeah, so I can't go further. And like sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. There's something wrong with this thing. Maybe AI can fix it. So I have added ability to add adjust individual edges of rect tool, but with some bugs. Yeah, let's just so that's obviously like task number 1. Another task will be to add ability to remove rect. So this one is quad actually. This is quad. So it's not. I don't know why quad. Okay. Where's rect? I said quad. Is it AD? Quad? Probably yes. Probably AD. Quad. Add ability to remove wall. Is it like edge? Okay, so there were edges, yeah, and corner. So maybe not edge but corner. Edge / corner of a of a quad. Add ability to add more points along line or line edge of line, and so that will be no, so we have a line here, yes, so we have Bezier curve. Okay, so we don't have a line. Oh, there's a line. Change icon for line. Change line icon to something like Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator icon. So yeah, that's another one. Add ability to add more corners along any line or edge of a quad. Allow different shapes to attach to each other. Add measurements to any straight line. So if there is a line, it below, next to it / below, we should have self skull. How are you, self skull? Skull in Scandinavia, in Norwegian or Danish or Swedish, means cheers when you just like drink something. So that's a if you're not Scandinavian, then it's a good, cheers. How are you? How's Planero project going? Yeah, it's a slowing. It's out there, but I didn't really sell it to anyone yet. So that's what my update is. I'm actually doing some changes to the sales page still, again, back to that. And I have a marketing person who is helping me so that's a question from Slow Panda. What the hell is going on with Planero? Why it's not making money yet? So yeah, it's not making money, but maybe it will. I have a not developer, but marketing person helping me with it, and obviously there's more work to do on my sales page. So hopefully this will improve that as well. And I need to put some more money into promotion, and maybe I'll get some real customers. I don't know. It just needs to be. I think I think I've built it to the stage where I'm happy with the outcome. I think there's enough features. Hi, the crazy formula. Good to see you again. Yeah, you do. So yeah, there was a question from Slow Panda. How is the Planner? And as I'm saying, it's like your nickname. It's going slow. Yeah. So, but we'll figure it out. And initially, I guess it's always hard. And I'm actually sort of focusing on too many projects. But what I have to do now is do a bit less of vibe coding. So maybe my live streams will have to be called differently. But maybe less of vibe coding or just programming at all, like totally. And just more delegating people, because I think I'm getting more and more people who want to work with me, and I just have to make sure I have good tasks for them. And then, at the end, I hope I will be able to, we will be, maybe not at the end, but somewhere early, we'll have to also agree on some sort of rules, how we gonna divide this lovely thing. So, or those lovely projects and earnings and stuff, if it's ever there. I think there will be, but yeah, as I'm saying, I'm going slowly. I think like I'm trying to sort of, I'm trying to do too many things. That's my biggest mistake. But other than that, I think it should be fine. So yeah, thanks for Slow Panda for the question. Hi, Crazy Formula. How are you today? Thanks for coming yesterday when I got to 1,000. Yes, you were there yesterday. Do I remember correctly? Yeah, I think we've been there, went through all of that. Do you always do vibe coding all day, or do you have some job or business as a source of income? I in terms of a job, I'm finishing the job. I finished the job officially. I finished it yesterday, but I have lots of savings. Let's say that way. I have maybe not lots of. I'm not a millionaire, but I have enough for easily for 6 months if I don't get the job. But I'm actually looking for a new job now. Somewhere here in Warsaw, I might get something. But also, another thing I'm working on, not on Temu. Let's not work on Temu. I was just looking for examples. But I'm working on this pixels and logics, and I hope I will be able to show it, because for some reason, sometimes it shows correctly, and sometimes I'm getting SSH, a certificate problem. Pixels and logic. Yeah, and this time I have an error. But basically, this is a digital agency I want to actually release and start getting maybe clients from that. So maybe if I get it that way, I will not be going for any corporate. But I have a bunch of interviews anyway. So I have like an interview on Monday, and on Tuesday, I think on Tuesday I have a Google, like another stage, because they keep on just like, the interview process takes forever. I've been to like 3 stages now. Like obviously, let's count first stage as a HR person, and then like 2 stages. One is googliness, which means that do we like you? Are you a cool person, or like would we like you as a person? The second one was some sort of like a technical interview where I had to like solve a problem. Yes, I don't really. So, do you also do data structures? Yeah, no, I'm not that good with that stuff, and I hate algorithms. I learned them and never actually use them. So I think like learning algorithms for me, it's maybe they're too hard, or I never will need to use them. Like basically, like for the stuff I'm building, I don't really see much benefit in learning that stuff. So I don't really do that much of that. I'm much more like, historically, I'm much more of a front-end developer. Now I'm trying to sort of pivot slightly towards full stack, and maybe but project management would be cooler. By the way, congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, Crazy Formula. And if you are here new, make sure to subscribe. Be 127 for 28, wherever, how many there is. Yeah, make sure to subscribe as well to other people, and don't forget to join my Discord, because this is where I'm gonna try to get some people together for some projects, but we'll see about that. But yeah, thanks guys thanks Crazy Formula for your nice words. I celebrated it last night by going to bed late, and then being woken up this morning by my children. So obviously I didn't sleep enough. Yeah, there's something broken here. So I'm actually trying to write down all the things that this guy called Kuba, who actually initially created this feature, is there to fix. Let's say top and side rulers should is this called grid or hide grid? Grid ruler numbers should be like less of them when we Zoom out. Yeah, thanks for all the celebration. Yeah, I am celebrating. And my wife even congratulated me on that. She has her own Instagram channel. She's much more into Instagram stuff, and she does like this handcraft stuff. Very beautiful stuff. Very beautiful things. Okay, so allow to export allow to export different okay, I like to export PDFs that would divide the design into a free, A2, and full. Maybe A1 as well, wherever. Yeah, into different paper standards and full for PDFs, because basically, like, when we have a design, so if someone has a design that is 70 centimeters by 120 centimeters and they have all of that, then when they can I make it bigger? Yeah, okay, I can do that at least. Yeah, okay, so I have to do it from here. So it's a bit broken. So basically, like, now, if it's a big design and I want them to be able to export this, they should be able to print it on different formats. So for example, if they have a A4 printer, it should be able to Earth. Slow Panda is from the Earth. Nice. It should be they should be able to actually export it as a multiple A4 or A3 or like full size and stuff. Interesting. Allow rearranging. Can we rearrange? Yes, we can rearrange layers. That's good. I don't even know what else should be there. I kind of saw a couple of things, but I don't see them today. Oh, yeah. Each edge, to each edge, we should be able to make out of every line Bezier curve. We should be able to change any line, corner, to allow is it Bezier curve, Bezier curve functionality. Basically, like, if you ever worked with Illustrator, you can actually make out of every line, you can just divide it into pieces, and then you can move them around. Because, like, so what, I have a curve, but like, and I have a line, obviously, so I have a line. So I could probably build things out of curves and lines. And now I don't know what I can do, really. Yeah. It would be very hard to draw a pattern in this tool. What other fixes we can do to help with that? Yeah, so I have to speak to Kuba, because like there's a lot of things that I would actually want to improve, and I hope he will be able. I hope he will be able to do that for me. Yeah, good to see you guys, all guys. Okay, so what is Slow Panda talking about? I think you are doing UI UX features. Yeah, they're there. Yeah, like when you have a standard tool for UI UX, like let's say Canva or Figma, where you can do what are the name of those things? I've spent so many years actually drawing them, so I should remember by now. Let's go to Canva, actually. Canva. So I don't know if if Canva even has a feature of like drawing stuff, custom size. Let's go here. I'll just create that kind of stuff. And here I should be able to like tools. Yeah, with those tools. So I have a line. Do I like, can I? Oh, look at how Canva is doing it. So we have a line. That's fine. But then can I join lines? Okay. So I have this line now. And can I add it to this line? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah. So see, it's snapping and it's like, and then maybe I can, yeah, I can, ooh, this is broken. See, like even Canva has some errors. So doing some stuff incorrectly. Yeah, so like, but this is actually good. This is really cool that how it's working. Can I add corners and stuff? Oh yeah, this is good. See, like, so now it's yeah, like, so I think like it should just work more like Canva actually. We should try to add oh yeah, let's just add ability to connect different like edges. Yeah, so yeah, it's a, so I think like I will just make a task for Kuba and then I will hope to speak to him someday. Kuba, if you are here, let me know. We can just hop on and I will show you what I mean. Sometimes he watches me. Creepy. But we work on a project. So ClickUp, yeah, ClickUp. So we have a project here, obviously, in ClickUp. So this is how we manage it. And if you just came and you want to subscribe, just subscribe. We do love subscribers, obviously. So no marketing, development. It's a development task. So let's just go to, no, at least. Do you have a Gantt? Ooh. But no, I don't want, I think it's pages, yeah? Yeah, and here I have a, not list, board. Yeah, okay, let's just add to the board. And I will just attach it to Kuba. I will give it to Kuba. Drawing. So it's like a pattern studio improvements. I hope this is how we write it. So I will attach it, assign Kuba. Oh, no, not Ola. No, and not Ola. Okay, let's just detach her. I don't know what else there. Okay, I have more changes. This feature. Speak to Atmache me to clarify them. If yeah, plenty. It's like because we created like a basic version, but it's really hard to actually work with it. I don't think like someone would make it possible to with our tool to draw a pattern, sewing pattern, yeah, pattern examples, whatever. Yeah, it's something like this. It would be really hard to do this, and people would have to be able to draw that with our tool. Otherwise, there's no point. And then to export it into PDF or multiple PDFs, because someone might have like a basic printer, A4 printer at home, so it should be adding those edges and stuff and just allowing it to print that in multiple pages, or just give you that. Anyway, I like full picture, and then I export it to PDF and maybe even to JPEG. I think it's all doable, it's not really impossible stuff. Although it's I I like how Canva is working. Canva drawing tool is working. Yeah, let's do that. I hope. Do we have any tags that we add? Normal. Yeah, normal. What is the? So that's like priority. Yes. Normal. Story points. I don't know. We don't do story points. Tags. Estimate. Time estimate. Hell knows. This is a complex, really complex feature. And I've actually spent like a couple of days trying to make it work, and it was really hard. It wasn't really like I was really hacking it, and like it wasn't that easy. Yeah. Now my like with the channel, like if you're interested, like my next goal is to get 4,000 hours watched, and this is really like you really have to spend a lot of time, because basically this is how many they use like CLO 3D browser Optitex. I don't know what you're talking about, Slow Panda, but let's actually let's browse this one. 3D fashion design software. So this is actually something that people do, and 3D. See, like I should be actually browser. Oh yeah, maybe I should actually look for them. I've seen actually other tool a while ago, and it was pretty nice for drawing that kind of stuff. Platform. Oh yeah, solutions, plan, design. Okay, what's the design? Garment design, graphic design. Okay, so this is probably something. What's the pricing of this? Yeah, probably most of the people will not go for that. But see other. That's so basically. To be honest, I didn't really look into like other solutions of that. We just started making it, like in a basic way. Yeah, but this is cool. It gives you also like a, but it's way okay. So you get that kind of stuff. It's way more advanced, obviously. I don't think like I'm actually competing. I'm interested in competing with like 3D tools. I think we just want to be able to make a basic drawing of a pattern, you know, like. And for example, this would be enough if there was a couple of other features. So this kind of complexity, I think it's actually fairly simple one. And you know, can you draw? Wherever. I mean, this plus, you know, I think you should be able to remove, like, if it's a square, should be able to disassemble it. Like, can we do that here? I don't know. And then we would do like a tutorial and show people how it works. So yeah, but yeah, they use like Claw 3D. So Slow Panda is showing, like, he gave me some tools that people use for drawing things. But yeah, they're you know, even for students, they're a bit more expensive. And if someone just like wants to try at first, I think like if we have a simple tool to actually draw those paper and to export them correctly and stuff, that will be enough. And then, you know, someone more advanced could actually, maybe later in the future, but you know, to go into 3D and models and stuff, that's a harder pitch. You know, it's a bit more work. Yeah, so how are you doing today? How is the weekend? I went with my kids cycling, and then we went to the playground. And I played for like 3 hours because it's warm again. Like you get plus 15 degrees after like 3 weeks ago it was like minus 20. So it's just nicer. I think I was actually waiting for like spring. It's good to have it again. So yeah, here I like that. And then, you know, we can obviously group that. That's enough already. I think, you know, If you can group that and adjust that, that's probably enough. Although, like, I think this tool is kind of messed up. This line tool, so we've got that, and this is good, like basic Bezier curves. And you know, if you have this, you can like with those tools that I just had, you can make what they need, what those people need, as long as you can snap to the edge and, you know, adjust square and circles like that, or like curves like that. You can, with this, I can pretty much do most of the clothes I would want to. Yeah, so this is actually something I could do with, this is basic tools, you know, we have like bunch of, just like a selector, line tool, some shape, and some, this is basically 3 types of lines and some shapes that, you know, we could use. We could probably use a couple of basic shapes. Maybe later we could have like presets of like templates of clothes. That would be even cooler. But yeah, okay, so I actually like gave tasks to Kuba, which is good. I hope he will actually grab them. If you are here, Kuba, that's for you. All of this, but first speak to me. But you are not here because otherwise you would be talking. You would be on the chat. So the next thing is, so yeah, today I spoke to a guy, really cool Nepalese guy, and he's on Discord, and his name is somewhere here, Rookie, and this is it's I don't know, probably he won't mind because so Rookie is he said that for $100 he can work for a month as a developer. So we'll try that. I hope I will be able to pay more than $100 eventually, but it seems like it's not very easy for him to make a living out of programming, and he seems to be a pretty good programmer. I think, at least from what I've seen and what he was talking, it seems like he knows enough. So I could actually use him, and maybe spending $100 at first month we decided to do that. Might be a good investment for me. And yeah, I think like we already have 16 people here. Welcome. Maybe I can just share this there. I hope they won't mind. Live stream. Yeah. So let's just do that. And probably it's also good for that. But like what I'm actually now doing is, or thinking about doing, and I will probably do it over the next few days, I'll make a form to actually start collecting what people can do. And then I can think like what we can build with them. Because currently I'm kind of clueless, you know, what I can make with them. I can, you know, because I already gave away all my or gave away, like I'm already making almost everything that I could think of. Like there was a bunch of projects that I either started over the last few years and never finished, or like and Planero, I've actually got it to some good stage, and I don't feel like I will be bringing people there. So my next sort of tool, like I just don't have anything like in my pipeline now. I don't have any ideas that I could build. But actually, when I have a group of people where I know what skills they have, and they have really some concrete knowledge about, you know, maybe design or maybe programming and stuff, then I will actually start looking for projects as well among the people that I know. So I will speak to maybe my neighbors. I have a couple of like quite wealthy neighbors. Here I can say, oh, I've got the digital agency, and I've got a bunch of people that can work for like not too much and make a really cool things. And we can try to, you know, if you're interested to you know, order a project, we can probably build it for you. So maybe that could be another thing, and it would be amazing, because that would mean that I don't really have to go to jobs. I don't have to go to corporations. I don't have to go back to working for, like, you know, big corps. I wouldn't have to go to Google as well. And maybe, I don't know, Google probably is nice. It's probably a nice job, but I don't know if I want. Maybe I will. We'll see. But I much more than working for Google, I would like to do live streaming of my projects. Okay, so let's, for the guy, what was his name? I hope I wish I remembered that, you know. For the guy called the guy on the Discord that I was just showing. Let's just write down tasks for him in pattern market, because if he is gonna be working for me for a month, I need to actually give him some real jobs, you know, some real tasks to fulfill, because otherwise, you know, I will waste his time, and it's not good. Not good to waste people's time, even if they're actually you know, very positive about working for you. If you waste their time, even if you pay them a lot, if you waste their time, I think it's the biggest sin. It's even bigger sin than to waste people's time than not paying them enough. That's my take on this, on it. And you know, not giving people purpose, and you know, that hiring people and not giving them purpose, it's a horrible thing to do. Yeah, welcome guys. I can see some growth in my live stream. At least according to some stats, I'm having like 6 or 7 or whatever, 6 people. So good to see you guys. Make sure to subscribe if you didn't so. You can always join my Discord channel, which seems to be growing quite nicely. I started it 3 days ago, and now it's up to how many? 16 people. Good. So far, like right now, most of the stuff is me posting my live streams, but I hope I will actually be able to do much more, and we will be able to actually get into teams and create some cool stuff. So, but yeah, we'll see. At least there seems to be quite a big number of interested people, or people who would like to actually join projects. So let's try to capitalize on it. Okay, so that's this thing. That's another thing is yeah, let's write down tasks. That's also from pattern market. And then I will go back to my digital agency. I'll try to actually record a video for it about, you know, what sort of services we do. I was trying earlier today, earlier today I was trying this tool that is like code to video. I forgot already how it's called. Let's just check that. But like, yeah, it didn't really work well. It wasn't cool actually. It was like remotion. Yeah, remotion. Very good. Like if you look at the how it's actually, you know, some examples, it's actually impressive what it can do, but I couldn't make it work so far. So maybe next time I might need to do another try. Maybe, you know, from tomorrow again I have some normal agents, so I will try to use them to build it and see if it will improve. But basically, like, this is a Gatsby website. Maybe because the components are written in like a Gatsby format a bit, you know, it's slightly different than React. They wouldn't render correctly, and they looked like shit, you know. So I actually decided not to use that. So I will be just showing like on the screen, the page on the screen. It would be cooler, like if I could render individual items, but it didn't really seem to be working that way. Yeah, good weekend, guys. Anyone wants to join the conversation? Oh yeah, I forgot the music. Obviously, that's my strong point of this channel. I play some nice and lovely Polish folk music. For people who wasn't here, I know you will probably enjoy that. Yeah, I think that's fine. If it's not too loud, let me know. If it's too loud, yeah. I think it looks correct. Like when I have those like jumping gauges, you know, it's showing. Obviously they have a name. So yeah, good. Yeah, so it's going good, I think. Slow Panda, really cool nickname I must say. Okay, yeah, so I have this project here. So that's actually, I hope I will actually get this video today. Although my cold might actually impede me on that. So let's just go through what we have to build and fix and do, and just start writing that down. So it's obviously very very exciting part of project. Everyone loves that. It's, you know, that's why not everyone wants to go to project management. So basically, this section, I think we decided to call it differently, but I forgot actually already. Do we have like anything from Alexandra? From Ola, she sent. Okay. Okay, so add small info about omnibus logic. Okay. Yeah, okay, we have that. Ability to answer comments. And ability to answer to comments on my pattern. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you enjoy the content. I think it's fun. I actually, like, a couple of days ago, I was like editing something, and I was trying to edit out something from the last podcast I had with Łukasz. It's there. You know, it's called Hello World Problems. And I actually, like, I was like listening to it for 10 minutes maybe, and then I realized, oh, this is actually me, and I like, do you have time to listen to this, which I, you know, stuff that I was talking about earlier? So yeah, I feel like some of the stuff is fun. Okay, let's just translate this quickly with AI, and then it's gonna be easier. So this is a list we had from last meeting, because we have 2 meetings a week for this project. It's almost like a Scrum, but very poorer version. So one is like a daily-ish update, and the other one is more like a planning. So we have a weekly. So we don't really do sprints, but we try to do whatever we think it works. Let's just have a... actually, let me just translate it quickly. So this one says add ability to choose size before adding products to the cart. Add ability to choose size before adding product to cart. This is done. I'll remove filters from 2 columns. Filter search. Okay, I think that's okay. I think that's okay, because the rest I know it's being done by someone. Maybe all of this, to be honest. Maybe all of it. Okay, but this should not be best sellers. This should be like our top picks. Change best sellers to top picks. Actually, no, I will give him like a really meaty task. Yeah, I know what I will give to the guy. I really wish I asked him his name. Maybe I did actually. What's his name? Ranjit. Okay. Ranjit. I think Ranjit. Maybe. I hope it's him. I hope it's Ranjit. Basically, like, he's not here. Basically, I think like, no, let's just forget about all of this. I just had the idea. Create panel for managing the like a pattern market, or like entire app, to be honest. So the guys should be able to create some sort of like a no, okay, I just forgot almost what I want. Basically, like, okay, like one of the main things is like we want to build another dashboard where we can check actually what are our stats, and we can manage, you know, some sort of customers, remove products, add products, maybe, you know, so that would be like a dashboard for managing customers, like designers, not designers, pattern makers, customers, stats, etc. I don't know, like ATC. Basically, that's it's really hard for me to define, but that's payments, you know, payments. So we have to like, I will have to okay, let's just. I will actually. Oh yeah, I know what to do now. This is. I think this time I will actually do it right. So let's just open pattern market as a project. And this is actually something I used to do in corporations a lot. You know, I would just the project that I was working on, I would go to it because I would manage projects. I would be like a team leader or something. And then I would ask AI to actually, you know, can you give me some tasks? Or like, you know, I have these ideas that I want to build. Can you make them into like real tasks? So this is actually what oh, not this one. Open recent, pixels and logic website, pattern market, yes. I would like to create a backend for Planero team where we would manage all the customers, designers, pattern creators, and wherever, etc. We would be able to adjust. So this is actually a planning thing. Plan to adjust like you know, payments. So like let's just pay. Okay, patterns creator, etc. Managing patterns makers. Okay, customers. This would give us stats, show which, you know, this would give us stats, allow to adjust percent how much we take commission, and yeah, like I don't know, can you think of other functions? Like, can you think commission? Did I say stats already? Allow, you know, manage, remove, ban, users. Oh, we just had like one more subscriber, and now we're back to two. What a nasty. Yeah, subscribe, guys. Oh yeah, it's here. Yes. Here, yeah, subscribe and join the Discord lower down. Yes, I'm planning some tasks. I know it's not vibe coding, but it's not always gonna be like vibe coding. Like, especially like the more projects you run, the harder it gets to find time for real programming or for any engineering. Can you plan a prompt for my can you plan a task that would describe how this could be built? I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Hi, okay, so Archie Bartaji. Okay, I hope I read it correctly. Subscribe, my friend. So there's a user asking, hi, just saw your bio of 15 years of experience. What are you working on here? So yeah, like the one, there's no question is in about 15 years of experience. Yes, I have that many years, and maybe it's too many, you know, just to realize that I want to build my own products as well, not just for customers. So like yeah, I've been working for corporate entities for 15 years now, and some of it was fun, most of it was fun, but some of it was really lazy, and I didn't really do anything that fun. And like I prefer to, like, I really love building stuff for myself. Oh, subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe. Someone is really undecided. So yeah, and what am I working on? This one is actually one of my projects that I actually gave away, or like I brought other people into to work with us. Why are you into using Linux? That's the next question. Yeah, okay, so this is a project I shared with other people where we're gonna share earnings and stuff. And we are building this for selling patterns. And, you know, so I'm just writing tasks for them. And so I'm right. At this moment, I actually do a lot of development, but I also do project management for those projects. And I have to think of, you know, what are they building and how, like, what do we still need here to get it out there, to get it maybe earning money or finding customers. So I want to actually do that. So let's see. So this is a task for this project. And this is a big task, obviously. And I will just give it to a guy from Nepal who said that he wants to build stuff for me for a month for $100 as a test, you know. If he manages to do it and we actually progress with work and stuff, I will obviously pay him that money, but also like even more important, I want to be able to find people to work with. So it's like almost like a test for maybe not test, we'll see. Also, why aren't you using Linux? I was trying to, like, my machine didn't really allow me to install Linux. So I don't know why it would, like, I installed it multiple times, it would cause errors. I don't know what happened. Don't know. Never got to the end of it. So I just installed Windows. It's working. I don't know what's wrong, what's broken in my machine. It didn't really let me do Linux. I would probably do like Ubuntu. Probably. I'm kind of much more. I think it's better than Windows. And lighter and just easier to work with. And I almost don't need anything from Windows that is uniquely Windows, so I could have the same stuff in Ubuntu. Is there any specific reason of using Raptor Mini model? Yes, I ran out of other credit. I ran out of credit, so I'm actually doing that. You know, I think it's a decent model. I don't really mind. And I think like tomorrow I will have new credits, so I'll be using it. But yeah, Raptor Mini, like personally, I don't really see much difference between those models. You know, like when you know how to build things yourself, when you build your things yourself, like the models, they help you, but they're not really, like, you don't see, I don't see that much difference between them. And maybe, yeah, I don't know, maybe I don't really work correctly with them or something. My prompts are not correct or something, but I see slight edge, you know, for some. I feel like for me, the Claude is probably my favorite. But then I like the Grok, which is the cheap one as well. And this Raptor seems to be okay. So I just don't mind that. I'm just using wherever. Can you try Fedora Linux? You can try Fedora Linux or maybe Mint. They're easy to set up also. I don't really want to be redoing my environment now. I just like my philosophy now of program or like building stuff is I just don't want to spend any more time on configuring tools, and to, you know, reinstall my operating system now and just play with, you know, setting everything up would be, I can imagine this as a nightmare, to be honest. So no, unless it breaks, I will not touch it, you know. I'm not gonna be reinstalling my system because it's just gonna slow me down instead of completing my tasks, instead of building projects, and like I will be, you know, configuring another system or, you know, another wherever. So I don't want to do that. Sorry, Archibald TG. I will stay with whatever tools I have. I think they're good. And for now, I will just keep my Windows, my crappy Windows working as it is. Because yeah, I think it's enough. It's serviceable. But yeah, thanks for your opinions. I think they're valuable. Yeah, I forgot to actually set a poll. I usually do that. So let's go to my. I have a list of polls which I formulated with ChatGPT the other day. Let me just go back to it. So it was just like lots of my based on my context of my stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so like I keep on making polls. Sometimes I use them, I throw them in here and there, maybe on LinkedIn. Since you have so much experience, do you also contribute to open source? No, I don't. I never did, actually. I don't really like... The thing is like... Okay, no, I don't know. I don't have excuse. No, I don't really... Just because I have experience. It's just like it's a free project. If you want to volunteer, you can go and contribute to open source. I'm not that generous, you know. Maybe I'm too sorry. How do I get out of my chat? Like sorry, like I went to chat. I was trying to add a poll, but I pressed wrong button. Oh, here, add a poll. Yeah, let's try that actually. It's similar to what I asked earlier. But now I don't really contribute. Yeah, I know, maybe I could be. I don't know. I don't like... The thing is, like, I have a family, I have to pay bills and stuff, and just doing stuff for free is not what I want to do, at least in that space. Although, yeah, I used to do a lot of stuff for free. You know, I've been doing like courses, like individual for people for free. So yeah, but I don't really do open source. Do you do? Do you do open source? Yeah, do you do open source yourself? What language or tech stack are you good at? What do you think if anyone wants to get a good pay? What should he learn? Do more? Yeah, I mean, okay. So this is a question from Archibadhaji. So yeah, the question, good question. Thanks for that. So he's asking, what language or tech stack are you good at? So that's the first part of the question. What do you think if anyone wants to get good pay? What should he learn or do more? So first part, I'm good. Usually I'm good. Like my strongest part is front end and UI. Although I can do backend as well with Node or Python. But I'm strongest with React and JavaScript, HTML, CSS, blah blah blah. You know, so that's my strongest point. I think I'm pretty good with the DevOps. I can actually deploy all my stuff and just get that working. So that's you know, all of that. So that's my tech stack, and I think I'm getting it better and better with backend now. I can do database, whatever. Like I probably went through all of it. So the next thing is, what do you think if anyone wants to get good pay? Don't think about getting good pay. Just think about what you want to build and do, and just build those things, and this will actually lead you to a good pay. You can obviously check what's on the market, you know, which technologies are best paid. So probably you would go for either DevOps, I think now still, or maybe look for new technologies like Rust. Maybe, although I don't see many jobs in that. So you probably, if you want to make a lot of money, just learn Java probably, or C++, I don't know, something old. And I don't really like those. So just build things that you enjoy building, and then the money will come. Actually, I'm a student currently, living different techs, so learning different techs, so not doing any contribution. By the way, my real name is Avinash. Good. You can call me that. Okay, Avinash, thanks for that.
And Avinash is also writing, like recently, I asked LLM to more focus on what he told, Java or maybe Python. Since I want to be a game dev, but C++ does not have as much openings. I think all of them have, like, don't look at like how many openings it has. Like, you'd have to really analyze it deeply to actually see, oh, there's this many openings and this many people who actually go for those jobs. So that's really hard to actually compare, you know. There's maybe, yeah, there's a lot more openings in some technologies, but still, you know, you can make money on anything. And especially if you're a kind of person who can talk to people and who is not afraid of managing people and managing things, then you can make even more, even if you know some puny silly front end stuff like me. And yeah, I'm a example of person who is able to make money on the market from the, you know, from the top jobs, I think. And I often, like, I would out earn people on the top technologies often, because the thing is, like, I can negotiate pretty well, I think, and I can present quite well, and I'm very relaxed on interviews because I've done so many of them. So I feel like, if you are interested in making more money, don't think about which technology you have to know. You just have to go to lots of interviews. That's probably the biggest thing, you know. You have to, like, you apply to many places, you go for lots of interviews, and you build lots of things, and then, yeah, like, you know, with any technology will bubble up to the top. And, you know, I've been working in a company that was paying like top pay in Warsaw, and there was lots of people with Python. There was lots of people, some people with Rust, not that many. Lots of people with JavaScript, all of them very well paid. So you can make money with any technology out there, you know. Maybe not with any, but like with all the major ones, you know, more famous. Yeah, so don't worry about how many openings. Don't worry about that. Just work on things that you'll enjoy, and then the money will come, as they say. Thanks, someone subscribed. Thank you for that. I appreciate. So yeah, that was nice. So let's see. Plan admin backend for Planero team. Expand the existing Node Express backend to give the Planero team full control over users, customers, and finances. Key changes include new schema fields, a global settings document for commission, admin-only routes for management and status, and a few middleware tweaks. Banning commission calculation. This plan outlines the pieces that need to be added and how they interact. Steps. Schema extension. User model. Add roles, is banned, blah blah blah. Okay, that's good. Keep token the code. Fetch, user, reject, is banned. True. Okay, another thing from... Sorry, I already forgot your name. I'm really sorry for that. Where was the name? Where was the name? Where is the name? Avinash. Okay, that's another one from Avinash. So he keeps on writing. So, and I keep on responding. So let's do that one. One thing that bothers me the most is that the 90% of companies interview, they require DSA. I don't know what's DSA. What's DSA? But actual work is actually the development wherever. The full stack. Sorry, I don't know what DSA is. Let's Google that. DSA meaning data structures and algorithms. Yeah, I know. But this is just like this is a rot that Google and Meta and you know and Netflix spread into industry. No one needs those algorithms. I never actually. I mean, I have one story and I told it in many videos. So I'm not going to be repeating that. But basically, I think like in last 10 years, I had one opportunity where knowing algorithms would actually improve my work. And other than that, and I learned them actually a couple of years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, I really went in deep through algorithms. I learned what they are. I forgot them mostly because I didn't really see that much utility. So yeah, you can learn that, but because there's just too many people from maths, you know, people would come from maths and then to programming because it would pay better, and they would just like try to pretend that there is something that you need out of that. But no, you don't need that. And more useful is actually ability to ask people around you, what the hell are we building? I think that's much more useful in the project. And most of the people, instead of doing that, they will just focus on some stupid algorithm that doesn't really bring much into the table, or some, you know. So yes, I agree on that. I don't feel like it's 90%. I think I'm going to Google now, and this is maybe second interview that I mean, I'm not going to Google. I'm going for a Google interview soon. And in my career, maybe I had 2 or 3 where they really tested algorithms. Rest of it would be like a programming knowledge, and sometimes I would do okay, sometimes I would fail them. I mean, or sometimes I would do very well. It depends. You just have to go to many interviews and not worry about that. Sometimes people will not ask you for that, if you worry. But if you really need to, you can learn those algorithms, you know. It took me about 40 hours to actually get, at some point, pretty okay with them. I think I understood them quite well. I could actually solve some problems, like, you know, those search trees and stuff. I kind of understood it much better than I would now. But yeah, that's something, if you really need that, you can learn that. But that's not the majority of work. And in my opinion, it's not good that they're focusing so hard on it, because as I'm saying, as you said also, there's very little in actual job of, say, front-end, back-end developer that you actually need that for. Yeah, unless maybe you build some algorithms for Google, and then, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you, Avinash, that kind of work is not really that required. That kind of knowledge is not so strongly required. So yeah, people are just programming or doing half and half. That's good. So it's not only me. I'm talking and programming. I'm sorry, no, I'm not really programming now. So I wouldn't say I'm half and half. I'm actually planning project. So yeah, after token the code, okay, user create management. When the order is created, paid, compute, and persist commission values using the current, okay, using the current, where is it after token the code, fetch, no. When the order is created, paid, compute and persist commission values using a current settings commissions rate. Could update add order items and add order to paid controllers. Use settings during any revenue reporting queries. Consider a scheduled job FX scheduler JS pattern for periodic stats exports. Future work. Maybe not that. Why would I do that? Validation and error handling. Add express validator rule for new endpoints. Role, commission rate, ban reason, ban reason, no. Okay. Update error middleware if needed. Testing. Add unit integration tests. Okay, I think like user. Okay, so this comes with that. Middleware updates. Okay, so it's just formatted it badly. Yeah, I agree with in terms of programming. Programming is not that much about algorithms. Maybe fortunately, I don't know. Not everyone has to know that, because it's not necessary for every job. Like, not everything has to be like a algorithm work. Like, most of it is like someone needs a website or someone needs a service, and you're just building it for him. And then you have to make it within reasonable time, so it doesn't you don't spend too much on it. And I see people actually spending too much time thinking about like You know, which technology should we use? Or we should rewrite this routing solution. Yeah, well, let's just change from Tailwind to other thing, or to Tailwind. Let's rewrite our thing because we don't like it anymore. And then, you know, customers lose their trust in the team, and they fire them because they just waste too much time. If I can ask from you, what role are you doing? If I can ask you, what role are you doing? You mentioned you are good at front end. If you are comfortable to answer, what is the annual income range? I can talk about how much it's in Poland, and you can easily check it. You know, you can check how much front end developers make in Poland. Currently, recently I was working for a company which had very highly taxed salary, so because it was on that kind of contract, and I would make USD, and the thing is, like, it would depend, like, which month it was. So that was my monthly. Yeah, so that was my most recent monthly, but then it would be taxed, and after from that I would probably get around 30. So this I would have, like, you know, I would make yeah, and in previous jobs it would differ, you know, probably less, you know. This was actually quite the top. But, you know, the thing is, like, it's not only about money. Like, seriously, like, money is, don't think about it too much, you know, because otherwise you will be able to sacrifice your beliefs for that thing, for that money, and it's not really good for you. You will not enjoy your work if you do that. You will be just like a manager's bitch. So don't do that. Don't think about money. Money is just you will make enough. You will make enough. If something, don't spend as much. Don't buy, like, you know, buy a cheaper car or something, or less expensive clothes. But don't be reliable on making a lot of money. And this is actually something that I had for a long time, and I still probably have it. But yeah, try not to spend as much. But try spending less than you are making, and then you should be fine. Yeah, because, like, making lots of money it's also you get used to it too much, and then you spend a lot, and then you are very desperate to actually keep job that you might not like, just because it pays a lot of money. And yeah, if you think about money too much. And another thing, it's even worse. I think this is the other thing is even worse. So, like, listen to this one. When you make a lot of money, and you have idea, let's say you are making what I was making, yeah, you make 8,000, 10,000, whatever dollars per month, yeah. So you make this money, and then you realize, I could build a service, you know, I could build this, you know, website, and, you know, and then you start thinking, okay, so, like, here I'm making this much money, but how can, like, you know, you will start thinking that this app straight away has to make more money than you are making already, and it's not really easy to actually get there. It takes a long time to actually make your app so it actually makes you money, and then to make even more money than you would actually make in a corporate job, it's probably another, you know, it's even more work. And then the thing is, like, because you are making lots of money, you actually start comparing, okay, well, each hour that you work here, you don't focus on that, and then maybe you are losing there. But you should be more thinking about, like, okay, what really I want to build, and, like, why am I building it? Yeah, I hope I explained that well, because this is even more important for me than, you know, you overspending. Like, it would often paralyze me, or even it would often almost paralyze me, because I would be just thinking, you know, why should I even start this project when it's not making me money? And then, like, for it to make more money than I'm making in this corporation, I would, you know, it's almost impossible. And then I start actually piling up. If there's a project there is, you know, if there is a project that I want to work, I will actually start comparing it to my corporate job, and it's really hard to actually make more money than like some corporations pay. You would have to spend some time, and then, but the thing is, like, in the other hand, if you make your own projects, you might enjoy them much more. Yeah, so guys, subscribe. I hope this was, I really hope I actually managed to explain it well, because this is very important in my opinion. It's even more important than, you know, than how much you make. That, you know, some jobs will actually stop you from creating your own things, and, you know, that's even worse. And like, oh, and there are also jobs that will pay you well, and then you will be afraid of talking, you know, or posting something online. That's another thing, you know. They will be like, you cannot post that because this actually infringes on our share value, maybe, or something like that, you know. Ooh, there is a policy that you shouldn't really, if you wanna talk about something, you have to ask our HR team or something, you know, or our compliance team. So yeah, like there's a lot of things. Like if you make a lot of money, they have quite a lot of strings attached to that, you know. It's not just money. It's not free. Money isn't free. So yeah, thanks for your questions. Very good questions. I really love that. And let's go back to my task for my buddy, and I wish I remembered his name again. I hope over a month I will be able to learn it. Yeah, okay, where was shit, I closed some important tabs. So let's just, oh, that's a Discord. Make sure, yeah, you can join Discord, guys. It's where I'm actually talking about projects, maybe. Like some people I might be talking with them about some projects. So yes, join the Discord. It should be fun. Sorry, I just closed the. Oh yeah, no, it's here. My live streaming app. Yes. Good. Yeah, I got distracted again. Like maybe the answering questions is fun, but not for always I should be doing it. Sometimes I should be more focused on my actual work, because I think it's very valuable. Sometimes when I say that, oh, I'm going soon, people keep on coming, but now, I don't know. Not yet. I'm not going yet. I think I will stay another half an hour, maybe an hour even. We'll see. I think it's monetizing my SaaS. Yeah, and I see some new people subscribe and join the Discord. Yes. I think I should make a mailing list as well. I think that's another one that I should start working on. Okay, so let's see. My admin, business logic, when the order is created, paid, computed. So I read that earlier. Documentation, update, readme. Explore new data to existing. Expose new data to existing admin panel pages. Run existing tests, should add new test console verification. Yeah, I don't know what's this actually even. Actually, I don't know if this is. Yeah, let's start with this as a task. So, click up. So it's another question from Avinash. It's another question from Avinash that I just got. Do you think? Okay, let's just record that as well, because I think there might be a. I hope I will actually be. I will be able to respond to it correctly. Like maybe not correctly, but you know, in a good fashion. So, do you think that freelancing is quite difficult because due to AI and LLM, finding client is difficult because they also know how to create websites using Cursor or Copilot? No, they don't know that. You know, I don't know if you spoke to clients that much. Speak to people, like, not to programmers, how much they understand that stuff. And you know, how much they understand deployment, how much they understand, you know, wherever. The thing is, like, it's not only about writing the code itself. The writing the code is the simplest part. The more important is like if you are having client, you are solving some problem for him, you know. So, you know, let's say he wants a website. He wants to be able to sell stuff online, and to hire you, it's actually for him less work or cheaper than to work on it himself, because he might actually he will understand. He will trust your experience, that you have even more experience of Copilot or something. And maybe he would actually get his website better than you do because it's his. But he might be even afraid to actually start it. So the thing is, like, why do I hire a plumber when it's actually quite cheap to change a pipe, you know? Or why do I, you know, go to a mechanic with my car, where I could just probably just check something online, maybe find a tutorial, ask AI how to change that thing, and I wouldn't have to do it, because I don't want to touch all of that. I don't want to touch the engine. And like some of the customers, they don't want to touch the engine, you know, they don't want to touch the LLM or Copilot or, you know, AI. They just want to just give it away. So they don't have to think about this as a problem. They will just come to you and they will tell you, I need this service. The service needs to do that. You know, this is money, and let's speak in a month, you know, because otherwise it would take him a month. He's paying for your time developing it, you know, and this is the time that he's saving by paying you. So he's saving his own time, and his own time, because he saved it, he can actually devote it to some other business stuff. And maybe he can actually, because for example, yeah, as I was saying with the mechanic, you know, I could probably spend a day fixing that car, and it would be cheaper than paying my mechanic, you know. So I would, instead of paying him $100, I would do it for free, or maybe for the price of the part, which would be $10. But then I would spend an entire day on it, and then I wouldn't be able to build my own products. And this is how your clients think. They're not thinking about, okay, I can just whip out quick LLM thing and it will work. You know, it does. They might have even tried it, and they will come to you. So if you say that you are a person who can solve their problem, they will come to you, they will give you money for solving that problem. This is more important, because they're not asking you to write code. The code is just a tool that you will use to fix their problem, to you know, overcome their problem. So this is where you come in. You will save them time, so they don't have to spend it, and they will just pay you in money for that time. And this will never change, you know. We will create new tools, and there will be still problems. There will be more problems, new problems, different problems, you know. Yeah. So don't worry. Yeah. Don't block yourself, but by that kind of thinking. You know, it's a very limiting thinking. So yeah, stop thinking that way. They will not open Cursor, or maybe, you know, some of them might. Some of them will still pay for developer. Do you like the music, guys? Do you think it's a I think it's a pretty music. Maybe I'm playing it too often, but you know, whatever. I'm educating people about Polish folk. Let's play my favorite one, actually. I think I like this one now. But then maybe not too loud, because when I play it too loud, people keep on leaving. Live stream, and I like people on my live stream, so you know, let's not do that. Hello guys, I think there is someone new, or some new people. Make sure, is it here? Make sure to subscribe somewhere here. Yeah, is my finger in the right place? Even further. Make sure to subscribe, and you can then, you know, you can join the Discord channel. Oh, that's too far. Join the Discord channel as well, you know. I will be talking about some projects there, so. And we've got here Avinash, who is asking some good questions, so make sure you check them out, you know. If you just came and you didn't hear, especially my previous response to, you know, how much you make and stuff, I think it's a gold. You know, I wish I heard that advice earlier, when I was like 15, you know, maybe not 15, maybe 22 or 23. because I think it's a scary thing. Everyone wants to build their own stuff, but then they're like they will go for corporate job and they'll just forget about the dreams. You know, they'll just build someone else's dreams for his money. And what would be the name of the project? What was the name of the thing? Here, add backend for Planero team. Okay, add. What's dashboard? Dashboard for Planner team to manage the app backend. Yeah, I hope this will be actually obvious to my fellow who from Nepal. Yeah, and I will have to like explain him more or less. Like this is a vague task. There's just basically a lot of management we will have to do on the backend. So he will have to create a dashboard for that. And you know, this is a starter obviously for now, but I will expand on it later. And yeah, I will get him to work on it from Monday. And on Monday I have an interview, not with Google actually. Google is on Tuesday, I think. And I hope I will get other job before that, the Google one. I'm kind of scared of it, to be honest. I don't know if I will do well. Although the previous one I thought I will mess up, and I did very well. So this time I will just try that the same. I will just try to relax and not to worry too much. I will go speak to people, enjoy my time, and see how it goes. Admin dashboard, where is it? Oh. No? Like, where is it? Development. Additional. Okay, pages. No. Okay, I think did I add it into wrong place this task. So you have a list here. So maybe that's not in. Is this okay? Where we are? Is there like a list board here? No? List. Okay, so there's a backlog. Can we like drop it here? Oh, this is a bug. Yeah, this is a backlog. Do we have no more tasks in backlog? What's wrong with this project? What did we do to this project? Project Panero. Okay, I don't know what's this. I will have to speak to my project manager, Ola. But yeah. Oh. This is a payout, I think, or payment. No, this is a. Yeah. Homepage remake. Did I finish this one? Yeah, I think I redone that. Hey, Avinash, where are you from India? Yeah. Crazy Formula is asking. So yeah, I've redone that one. Wow, so much love. Guys, subscribe. I think we have some new people. Make sure to subscribe. Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, subscribe. And join the Discord, obviously. Good to see you, boys and maybe girls. I don't know. Sometimes I get them eventually. According to my stats, I have actually quite a large number of females, which was quite surprising to me. It's about 30% of all the viewers are females. I don't know. I'm surprised as well. You know, I thought it's just like boys here. You know? Boys. I was just thinking maybe I should go for a short break. So I hope you don't mind, guys. Maybe someone can take over for a moment. And then after that, let's say I have those tasks done. I will invite this fellow here to the project. Although first I will actually invite him for a talk. Yeah, okay, tomorrow I will invite him. And yeah, I can see that people are joining now when I want to go for a break. So that's obviously not unusual. You know, this is very usual. You know, when I say I'm going, everyone comes in. They just pour through the windows and, you know, and doors and everywhere. So yeah, I hope you don't mind, guys. I will just jump to have something. Or do I? Yeah, okay, so I'll just have a 3 minutes break and I'll be back in 3 minutes. Thank you for my waiting. If you wanna go, unfortunate, you know, that happens. But yeah, see you in 3 minutes. Yeah, I learned that you can't be too long on breaks because people start leaving you. Which is fine, you know, they have their lives obviously. And yeah, now I just came back and everything went down. But that's fine. Okay, so what was the something like I'm happy with these tasks. Yeah, okay, let's just go to like, I will close for now. I will stop the music, yeah. You obviously love it, you know, so some people happy. Some kids dancing and stuff, you know. Everything beautiful. Everything lovely. Especially with this one. This one is the sweetest. Ooh. See that? Oh. Yeah, okay, so those are some Polish women, obviously. We have pretty women here, very attractive women in Poland, although my wife is Ukrainian, so they're even better. I mean, even prettier. And she's proof of that in my opinion. Obviously, it's always something that you have to decide on yourself. But yeah, she is objectively beautiful. But yeah, okay, so but as well, she asked me to go to the shop, so I will actually go to the shop in like half an hour. So I will still do another half an hour. If you guys are here, I'm happy to speak to you. I want to actually do another video about pixels and logic actually. This is something I will record now. I will hide my number of subscribers obviously and join the Discord. So subscribe if I didn't show it before, but like let's hide that and hide this. Yep. And now I will actually just record what we are doing basically. So can I open Pixels and Logic? This is funny. It kind of works one time and it doesn't work the other time. And stop recording and start recording. Yeah, hi there. Hi there, I'm Maciek. I created, I'm a founder of Pixels and Logic, which is my agency for building interesting apps, websites, and MVPs. So so let me just explain what I'm doing. Let me just explain what I'm doing. Or maybe, I think I have a script somewhere prepared, but maybe not. Implement, no. Context, keep it short and friendly, Python, quick example. So hello, I'm Maciek. I'm a founder of Pixels and Logic, which is my agency that creates websites and applications for me and for my customers. So what we are trying to do and what I'm doing with my channel, I'm actually inviting people to work with me. And I'm inviting developers from all over the world to help me build some different projects. And we already built some, I've already built some cool projects. So I've already have some good experience, and I've been working as a software developer for 15 years, and now I'm just trying to apply this knowledge to smaller clients, to the individual clients. And my agency is something that we want to be actually building either new apps for medium and small clients, like dashboards and websites and their MVPs, or we are able to rewrite all the legacy systems into something more modern. My strength is actually that I'm bringing lots of people from all over the no, maybe not. No, I have to think what's my strength. But so this is what I'm actually offering. We are building either MVPs and prototypes. If you actually need a quick MVP, minimum valuable product to show to your clients or to sell some idea to investors, you can come to us and we will be able to create one in 5 business days. There's obviously this will include some landing pages, some contact form, some authentication, login registration, maybe with Google or something custom built. Obviously, we will create responsive design for mobile, desktop, and you will have production and dev developments with your favorite stack, maybe with some of the more common stacks like Jamstack or Cloud, or it could be just in traditional hosting if you prefer that way. And then at the end of the project, you will get like your source code, which we will actually transfer to your GitHub. And then the project is there to be built within 5 business days, and we will be updating you every day on the progress. We also have an offer of bit more professional MVP, like a bigger one. So that would include multiple more pages. This would obviously require more work from us. So it's estimated for 12 days. But this would actually be a bit more, this would allow you to build much more even. That would allow to extend the MVP even much further. So this would include about 8 to 12 pages of the app or different views or features, and obviously user authentication, admin panel with analytics, 2 to 3 business features, maybe there would be you would need to export some or import some files, or maybe generate PDFs or some other functionality, or display some statistics to your clients that it would handle. We would obviously allow this would obviously include the database, but also standard. This would obviously include ability to communicate with database, and this app would also communicate with database, and we could even integrate payment system like Stripe to manage payments from your customers. And we are able, in this MVP, professional MVP, also can include email service integration, the standard ones, SendGrid or Mailgun, or just And you could obviously, we could implement things like file upload, media management, user roles, and permissions to a system. So you can invite different types of users to your application, and some performance optimizations to make sure that it's actually and this would require about 12 days from project kickoff, and also we would include daily progress updates on the project. Or if you have some other custom needs in terms of MVP, you can ask us to, we can speak about that and just contact us for it. We also offer websites. It's either landing pages or some more meaty business pages with several sub pages. And that would take us, the standard landing page is probably like 3 days of work. For us, the bigger page would take a week and a half to do, and this would like all of those those websites would be responsive for the pages would be responsive, so they should show correctly they will show correctly on your computer as well as on your mobile phone, and we will take care of connecting web address and configuring SSH for you. And if you need the contact form, some basic SEO optimization, some analytics setup, the deployment to chosen deployment to your chosen hosting platform. And then at the end of the project, the end of the project, you have your bundle of source code that we could upload to your GitHub or just send it to you as a zip file. And if you have some specific business website requirements, we can discuss them as well. And we also have some SaaS abilities to build SaaS system, like some entire system with user registration, login, admin dashboards, API integration, some analytics and deployment, and some deployment setup with CI/CD. And even again here we are able to implement some payment integrated with payment systems like Stripe or PayPal, and some advanced analytics reporting, role-based access control, and performance tuning, to improve, to make sure that it's actually working correctly, to make sure that it's performant and if you have some specific needs, obviously make sure to contact us. We have already quite a wealth of experience in web design, in building different SaaS products, the different web applications. Please visit our projects. Some of them are still under development. Pattern Market is actually Pattern Market is about 2 months away from being ready. Planero is something that is already out there. We are actually gathering customers for this project, and it's a delivery management app that allows multiple of the things that I mentioned earlier. So this is actually about the size of the bigger SaaS. So this, like, those two apps are actually more complex web applications that you can play with now, and some website ideas that we work with. And these are technologies we work with. It's React, TypeScript, Node, Python. There's quite a lot we can do. So if you have a legacy system that you would like to rewrite, that is already written in Python, maybe in Node.js or something, we can probably take that on, or we could just recreate it from scratch. And please contact me if you have any questions. We operate in Poland, Warsaw, but we are open for clients within entire European Union. And So if this is something that you need, please contact us and come back to us soon. See you around. Thank you. See you around. Yeah, I don't know if it will sell to my customers. I hope it will. It will obviously require a lot of the editing. So this is just first draft. So I'm actually obviously talking. So when I will start editing this video, so I just stopped recording obviously. When I will start editing this video, this will give me a lot of examples and a lot of ideas how I can change it. So then probably based on what I will make out of it, I'll try to make another pass and maybe record it again, and then we'll see how this this entire thing will progress. I would like to have like a video for that within the next 3 or 4 working days, because that's, and then I will start promoting it on YouTube. So I will put some money so people in Poland first, and then like in maybe in some European Union countries can try to, you know, they can I can get them to work together with, you know, work on their projects, and yeah, like I will, as I said, I will promote videos. I'll try to LinkedIn as well. I think LinkedIn is pretty good, you know. I will actually try to promote it there and see how it goes. So maybe, like, the thing is, like, if I'm at the stage where I have enough savings for a couple of months, but like landing one of those projects, if I got one of those projects, I would just involve one or two people that I work already with, or from this channel that they contact me quite, you know, that I speak on, even on this on Discord about projects. Maybe I would just move them to that project for a while. And oh no, cancel. And what? And yeah, I would hope to actually get the thing done for them, you know. So yeah, there's a wealth of things I would be able to do, and I hope I will be able to work on them for my clients. But you know, obviously one of my main things about my strategy is to use videos for promotion. So I will make this video and then I will throw it on LinkedIn and on YouTube, and try to promote it, you know, and see how it goes. So yeah, maybe I should write like a proper, especially for like an offer, you know. I think this is actually a bit too much. Yeah, maybe I will add another version where that might be actually open recent pixels and logic. Can you give me a script for the video? So I'll actually record both. Maybe I'll just record more official one. Script, okay. Is this like promotional video script? Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I'll try to also record that stuff, you know. So let's just go here as well. And I'll just do this on the other screen, right here somewhere. This might be actually better, maybe the shorter one, and if I record the official version, then I'll try to actually read that stuff as well and see how it goes. So I'll have two versions. One is less official, a bit more relaxed. Why is it not secured? Come on. Like, I don't know, my SSH is kind of silly. But yeah, I'll try to have two versions. One would be more official and one less official. Then I will start editing it and see what works better. Because I feel like when I was actually reading, like when I was trying to freestyle it, I didn't really do it correctly. It was kind of lame. Maybe my energy after all day wasn't really there. But and yeah, maybe next version I will also put like my cool pink blazer, which is my lucky blazer, obviously, for picking up women back in the day. Now I would like to use it to I will wear it to get customers. That's the idea. Your idea deserves more than a template. At Pixels and Logic, we build digital experiences that work beautifully and effortlessly. That work beautifully and effortlessly. That work beautifully and efficiently. At Pixels and Logic, we build solutions. At Pixels and Logic, we build digital experience that work beautifully and efficiently. The problem. Navigating the web can feel like a maze. Navigating the web can feel like a maze. Outdated design, slow performance, or just nothing that truly reflects who you are. We are a small, agile team of the designers and developers who craft custom Gatsby-based sites. No, custom sites. Custom websites. We are a small, agile team of designers and developers who craft custom websites tailored to your brand and your audience. Whenever you need a stunning landing page, multi-language platform, or fast-loading portfolio, we've got you covered. Create responsive, SEO-friendly layouts, multi-language support, performance-focused, modern, performance-focused, intuitive content, editing for non-technical clients, intuitive content editing for non-technical clients. Work with us. Unlike big agencies, we stay with you from concept to layout and beyond. We listen, iterate, and deliver solutions that grow with your business. Ready to bring your version to life. This is horrible script. This is a fucking horrible script. Okay, so Raptor Mini sucks. Especially for marketing. Okay, let's just do other approach. I go to Grok. And I do that actually quite often those days. Yeah, let's just create a new chat. Can you create a sales video script for my digital agency that will introduce us as experience AZ to be a experienced team with that does what yeah, team okay, let's just from this website. Yeah, let's try. I mean, that's Grok is pretty good with website address. Subscribe. New viewers. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about that. Try this. Tired of slow website. No, I don't like that actually. Try again. Less official. Try not to sound like AI as well. Oh yeah, a smiley face. You know, you have to smile to your AI agent, to your Grok and stuff. Yeah, I think I like hey, your current site or app feeling kind of stuck, slow, chunky, clunky. Devs ghosting you. Yeah, we've seen that movie, and that's a bit too much, obviously. Time for upgrade. We are Pixels and Logic. We build web apps. Maybe I should mention that, we are Pixels and Logic. We build web apps that feel fast, look clean, and actually grow. Like 10 times more users and 5 times revenue kind of grow. I don't know if I can promise that even. Sounds like a lie. Although, and a website might bring you a lot, but I don't know. I can't quantify that. Now, from killer design and smart product decisions, all the way solid code and that couldn't break when things blow up. MVPs that turn into real businesses, not just pretty demos. Got an old system that still makes money but hurts to look at. We drag it into 2026. Better APIs, faster everything. No drama, no downtime. Your cash cow keeps printing just the way smaller. Need extra hands right now? We can jump in as you extended team. Real devs who care, no agency bullshit. Flexible when you need it. Or grab one of our ready to launch MVPs. Like starter for 10,000 PLN. Professional login payments analytics, or go full custom if your idea as well. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, it's just like. Yeah, okay. I think I like this bit more. I will iterate on that later. I think I need to go shopping. I will stay another 5 minutes and then fly away or drive away. Back to the shop. To the shop. Yeah, so I don't really obviously like my I absolutely hated what my Copilot agent, and I'm obviously using the cheap one. Maybe okay, let's try this one actually. Can you try on my sales video idea based on this website? I don't want it to be too official. Yeah, let's see what GPT 4.1. Sell video outline, conversational, not official. Hey, I'm Maciek, and this is Pixels Logic. I just wanted to show you around my site and what I do. No big agency talk, just real work. I like that actually. I think this is the best one. Sounds actually, it started nice. It's just redone in a minute. So this is actually another version that I will keep. Let's see what it. Hey, I'm Maciek, and this is Pixels and Logic. Okay, I'm not recording. Good. Smile, be yourself. I just wanted to show you around my site and what I do. No big agency talk, just real work for real people. I don't read that. No agency talk. So this is my site. I build fast, modern websites like this one. Everything you see here is custom, not just template. It works in English, Polish, wherever, other languages. Could work in other languages and super quick on any device. Try it yourself. Here's what I offer: clean, responsive design, multi-language support, easy updates for you, and honestly, a lot of personal attention because I care about your project. I won't add the last one. Check out this. When you click on a project, you get all the details, images, and the info you need. I can set this up for your business too. Feature you're proud of. show the contact form. And if you want to get in touch, just see this form or email me directly. No pressure, no spam. Just a real conversation about what you need. Wrap up. If you like what you see. Yeah, I think I should mention a bit more about the apps. Also, let's add the MVP, and SaaS stuff to it. To be sure that we explain all that we offer. Also, make sure to explain why we are the right team. We are the right team to do it. 15 years experience of commercial experience plus the team plus all the latest AI tools. That's why we can offer to build MVP in as little as 5 days. etc. Make it sound. Please make my ramblings sound more correct. Third video. I want to quickly show you a project. Okay, where's the part? We build fast modern web apps like the one you see, but what really sets us apart is we start a business launch. Okay, I like this even more, I think. This version. Okay, yeah, let's try that version. And I will read it after I'm back from the shop. Okay, so let's just go through it again and see if we have to change. We build fast and modern. Okay, I didn't copy everything. Yeah, here. So let's see how good it is. I think it's pretty good actually. I do like that copy. Guys, subscribe. We are getting some record numbers. Record. I don't know. Some great numbers recently. Yesterday I got to 1000, which was actually a surprise because I didn't really think it was that quick. It will be that quick. Go away, postman. Hey, my name is Maciek and from Pixels and Logic. We build fast, modern websites and web apps like this one you're seeing now. But what really sets us apart is how we help startups and businesses launch MVPs, SaaS products, and websites fast. Websites fast. If you have an idea and want to get it to market quickly, we can help you build a minimum valuable product in as little as 5 days. We use the latest AI tools and frameworks so you get solid, scalable foundation without wasting time or money. Why trust us? Oh, we are a small, dedicated team with over 15 years of commercial experience. We are working on everything from simple landing pages to complex SaaS platforms, and we just know how to turn ideas into real working products fast. Every project is custom. We don't use cookie cutter templates. We get a site or app that's tailored to your needs. Easy to update and ready to grow with your business. If you are looking to launch your MVP, build a SaaS, or just want a modern website that works and talks, or works, let's talk. Website that works. Just let's talk. Use the contact form here, or email me directly, or no pressure, just a real conversation about how we can help you. With our experience, our team, with our experience, my team and I, my team and I, with the latest tech, with and the latest tech, and the latest AI toys, and the latest AI. We can get your project off the ground quickly and professionally. Let's build something great together. This version highlights. Okay, yeah, I like that. You know, it's a short, but gives an idea what I'm actually building. So I'm gonna use that version. Maybe I'll expand on it a bit more later. And yeah, I think I will like it. Oh, not many people voting. Are you coding along or just through with the stream? So like the 29%. So most of the people are coding now. So I'm a background for you. That's fine. I understand that, you know. I'm not always in the middle of the screen, obviously, not on the bigger screen, but I'm happy to be actually around. And if I have questions, just so you can always ask me. And if you're just watching, that's fine, which means that you're 29%. So 2 people that are watching, and half and half. Some people, I think I was in that group, so I should actually vote on that. Half and half. So there should be one more, basically half and half, which is me. That, you know, is working and talking and doing other stuff and listening to Polish folk music. But yeah, I think that's enough for now. I have to go to the shop, obviously, buy some stuff, some lovely stuff for my family, do some shopping, and I might be back tonight. I don't know. I kind of like it, and I think I wanted to more work. Although it's Saturday, maybe I should just read a book. So yeah, that should be another question for my poll. Should I read a book or do more programming? But yeah, for now, thanks guys for coming. I really appreciate you here, and I appreciate all the subscribers. And if you didn't subscribe, just hit the subscribe button. And you know, if there's other buttons on YouTube, obviously there are comments and likes, and you know, notification bell, obviously the important one, so you're actually notified when I do next live stream. And you can be coding and talk and listening to me all together, or just be coding now. So yeah, thanks for coming. See you around. I'll be back maybe tomorrow or later. Bye.